Okay, when the U.S. Mint is saying, we can't get enough of these. Listen, it's one thing for me to go to the grocery store and I can't get my finely diced walnuts and I can't get my certain brand of Kleenex or my toilet paper. Sadly, it is still relative. We have to talk about the law of supply and demand and the disruption in the supply chain that has just affected all of us, whether it's the grocery store or the gas station. But in particular, when the United States Mint, who's making coins, can't get the coins, you need to sit up and take notice. This is something that Mike does every year. Every single year it is sold out. Last year it was gone by noon. This is the first time that I've actually had his today's special for the last shot, last show, final primetime airing, and final quantities. And what is it? Arguably the most collectible coin. It's something you gotta get. And if we just talk about the bonuses and the extras, the grading certificate alone, $75. You got a coin here, you got a coin there, you found a coin, grandpa gave you a coin, you don't know what the coin is. 4 additional grading certificates or that $75 value in addition to that red oak presentation box. And something that Mike Mezak is really famous for, of course, are these one-of-a-kind opportunities with his core, with that design now as we move into the first year of production on that Eagle in flight. $24.99 on your flex pay, $795,702. Mike Mezak, our king of coins over a quarter century, you big-brained, you know, coin geek you. Mike, see, normally I start this show, because I have the pleasure of doing these last shows with you, where I say, Mike, you got some splaining to do. Well, the good news is we have a few, and I do mean a few, but the truth of the matter is when the United States Mint can't get the coins, when they're sold out, when we're talking about one of the most desirous situations with coin collecting, whether you're new or novice or avid, this is something that people really have to hear about for this show and only till 12 midnight, isn't it?
Yeah, what's happened is there's a lot of factors at play here. Look, first things first. It's the brand new 2022 American Silver Eagle. That's just at the bottom. The bottom line is it's the new coin. Everybody wants the new coin. That, just as it stands on its own at $124.95, is absolutely spectacular. You add in our normal $100 worth of bonuses, and you're value the bonuses, and you're getting the coin for basically the price of melt silver. Is ultimately what it comes down to. That's just kind of on the face of it. But now let's take a look at some of the underlying issues that make this such a special opportunity. First off, the silver itself, and you alluded to this, is the United States government is short silver. Not just the United States government, everybody is short silver. There is kind of a thing that's happening in the marketplace where physical silver is in very, very, very short supply. You can buy silver like in the stock market or whatever. I mean, it's just paper. It doesn't exist. It's just in the ether, I guess. But in actual silver, very difficult to get right now. And so the United States government has had a very difficult time getting that. You see the little thing down there at the bottom. They're going to release this coin officially January the 10th, the 2022 coin, January the 10th of this year. That is the latest release that I can remember in decades of the American Silver Eagle. It's usually the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th of January. That's always been the case. Traditionally on this day, Shannon, we always have the Proof American Silver Eagle, the brand new Proof American Silver Eagle, to sell that as well. However, the United States government has delayed the release of the Proof American Silver Eagle indefinitely. We hope it's not a situation like 2009 where they never release it through the course of the year because of a shortage of silver, silver blanks, silver planchets for them to be able to strike the coin. Burnished coins, same thing. We would normally be selling that. They have delayed that indefinitely. The commemorative coins have been delayed indefinitely. All silver coins, except for this one, being made by the United States Mint, have been delayed indefinitely. So what that does is, to some degree, to me, that guarantees the rarity of this coin throughout the year. Because when we start off like this, they've already been making coins for about 2 months. Those coins are gone. Those are part of what we have here. That's part of what we've committed to. If you order coins today through one of the authorized purchasers from the United States Mint, you're talking about coins that aren't going to be delivered probably until February or March or perhaps even April. I don't even know 100% at at this point, because we do not know the mint schedule other than when they're releasing that first tranche, that first allocation. And that's what we're getting with these coins, this first day of issue, this 12,375, which is about 50% less than the edition that we would like to be able to bring out. It has also created problems within the distribution channel in terms of the premium that is charged for these coins beyond the silver, the ungraded, uncertified coins that is being charged out there is at an all-time high. There's not enough coins. There's a huge premium out there in the marketplace, and so that's creating shortages and collectability issues, and you get those. And nobody else is doing this $100 bonus. It's just not possible. The only people that can do it. So nobody else can give you a grading certificate when they get coins that are worth $75, and the Red Oak presentation box worth $26, over $100 value there, giving you this coin for basically the price of the silver, less than the price of the silver that it contains.
Well, here's our...
But there's another figure within that, Shannon, another interesting thing within that, and that is the effects of the COVID pandemic. I know everybody's tired of talking about it, and tired of living with it, and tired of all that. I get it. I am too. Everybody is. But the fact is the United States Mint is a federal facility. They are bound by federal mandates and federal regulations and guidelines. We have already reduced the capacity of the United States Mint by about 30 to 50% because of the regulations that are in place. So you have a shortage of silver, you have a shortage of production, yet you have demand, which is skyrocketing because it's the brand new American Silver Eagle, the first full year of production of the brand new Type 2 Eagle in flight that you're going to have. On top of that, with the way COVID is trending right now, this pandemic, and like I said, the federal government's response to this, I'm anticipating the shutdown of one, if not more, if not all of the United States mints imminently. And I have no idea how that'll affect the long-term availability of the American Silver Eagle, but I can promise you it ain't going to be good. And so all of those things come into fact and so at the base of it also, we have coins locked in out of coins that are already made. Those are the coins you need to buy, the coins that are in existence. You cannot wait and hope they're going to make coins down the line. And so that's why this is so important. Like I said, then add in the incredible over $100 worth of bonus, the fact that we're well over halfway sold out. We have 2 primetime presentations here. This is our final primetime block. We're not going to be there at 11 o'clock or midnight or 10 o'clock to do this. Now's your time.
It is indeed. Now, we'll tell you, with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people calling, listen, here's the thing. There's nothing but an upside to this. First of all, it's not like the Wild West of coin collecting, and realize, much like everything that we sell here at HSN, you can buy your coins elsewhere, you can buy your fashions elsewhere. If you're going to get a coin, I just always say, because I've known Mike for going on 3 decades, get it here. So it's not like the Wild West. If you're only getting those grading certificates, which incidentally come out of this, they're out of here. After 12 midnight, bye-bye. They're, el finito, they're gone. Yes, the price goes up, but that's an added bonus or benefit, $75 right there. Price goes away, but you know that you are going to get, first of all, what you're paying for, but secondly, that you're going to get it. And when these authorized distributors, when the United States government is saying they can't get enough, they can't make enough, they can't get enough silver, Mike can't get enough, as obviously, and I say this again, and I know every host says and knows this, he really is the most recognized coin expert. And there's so many developmental things within the world of coin collecting that Mike was instrumental, that he created. This is the place to get this coin. This is the time to get it, and it's the show to do it, because when we say final quantities, we would have done more. The good news is we have one for you now, and even if you're getting this or selecting this, or if you're just kind of thinking, well, it sounds kind of interesting, at least get it, at least reserve it, and then you still have our unconditional 30-day return policy. By the way, FlexPay, Mike doesn't often get to do FlexPay. This is our biggest and our best buy of the year for $24.99. Those are interest-free payments. You can get this coin, you can get the Red Oak presentation box, you can get the grading certificates in your hot little hands, and no kidding, do your little Google machine research after the show. I know we all like to look at the internet for other things. Do this now. I often say shop now or forever hold your peace, because it's something you do not want to miss out on. And no kidding, Mike. The other thing about that, not only is it everything that we want and desire, beyond the fact that it's just a great price and you get the $100 worth of extras. But also at the end of the day, we are not limiting quantities. And I say that because part of the reason, first of all, I just, this is going to be a good luck year for me. I have every, it's got to be, because the fact I even get to air this with you is a big deal. But when we say buy coins like a coin dealers, other representative entities, it's more than just regular customers like me and my mom, and people are going, you know what, I'm gonna get that coin. It's people are like, he got that coin? I couldn't get that coin. How did he get that coin? And so they're doing it, but they're doing more than one coin. So there are a lot of different elements to this last show that people really need to sit up and pay attention to, don't you think?
Yeah, there's no doubt. And the grading certificate's a big deal. Look, everybody needs to grade coins. Everybody pays to grade coins. Everybody pays a significant amount to get coins certified. Basically, every modern issue coin, pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, dollars, half dollars, it doesn't matter what it is, has to be certified for you to be able to buy, sell, or trade it. And so that's a cost. As a matter of fact, there's nothing hotter in the marketplace than grading companies. I mean, two of the big grading companies just recently sold for hundreds of millions of dollars apiece. And those are just the people. They don't even have any coins. All they do is put coins in holders. It is a huge deal because it is critically important to the numismatic industry. And why is that? Because it provides sight unseen buying, selling, and trading, in essence. You don't have to be present to do it because you trust. There are only 4 grading companies recognized in the world, not just the United States: PCGS, NGC, ANACS, and ICG. That's it. So if you look at that, there's designations within all 4 of those grading companies that are important. The most important is probably first day of issue. ANACS first day of issue, and indeed ICG first day of issue, which we'll see here in just a second, is 100% exclusive to us here at HSN. So half of the grading companies, if you want first day of issue, you have to buy it here. So if you want ANACS, so this coin that you see right here with ANACS first day of issue, the only place you can buy it is here at HSN. It's 100% exclusive. Each coin is individually numbered to ensure its place within the limited edition. And as you said, that grading certificate is good for 4 free coin certifications. That's a $75 value basically any way that you cut it. And so there are people out there, and like I said, even dealers out there that are going to buy that because they're going to use those grading certificates anyway. They're going to pay to have their coins graded anyway. And so they can do whatever they want with this, and they're going to be able to sell the red oak presentation box because they can't get them on their own right now. As you mentioned, the whole supply chain issues, it's not just the silver, it's not just the coins, it's the simple little things like the red oak presentation box. I mean, we had to fly those in. We had to air freight red oak boxes to make sure that we have them for this deal, because it's just impossible. The entire, and it's not because there's shortages of things, because everybody is buying everything they can get their hands on. I just saw some statistics that this holiday season, retail sales in the United States were up almost 11%, above 2019 pre-pandemic levels. People are buying everything. So the important thing is to be able to get the things that you know you can get, the things that you know that are going to be in stock, the things that are guaranteed that the price will not go up and the delivery is guaranteed. If you're buying from another source, you may never get this. You mentioned the internet. Look, if you're buying coins on the internet, it is the Wild West out there. I do it all the time. I am currently in process of 3 specific payment systems to try to get refunds for coins that were never delivered. Clearly just scams. And I ordered the coins thinking, saying this doesn't sound right. This doesn't sound right. This sounds too good to be true. This sounds this. And I did those coins, and it was indeed in every single solitary instance. And I think that's critically important for you to realize. You don't have to worry about those things. You don't have to, like I said, ride the Wild West. You don't have to be a coin cowboy out there wondering, okay, is this real? Is this something I can trust? What happens if it is this? Will I get it? We have a 30-day money-back guarantee. We've been selling coins here for over a quarter of a century. I've been selling coins here for over a quarter of a century. So understand, a trusted source for numismatic coins is absolutely critical to your collecting plan, if you will. And this is the best place to do it. Now understand the value of the thing at hand. Not only do we have it, but we have great value because nobody else can offer you the bonuses that we do. Nobody else offers you ANACS grading certificates. Nobody. HSN, that's it. There's no Nobody that offers you a PCGS coin at any price with 4-coin grading certificate or an NGC coin with a 4-coin grading certificate. It just doesn't happen. You may be able to do a red oak presentation box, but retail on those is our retail $25.95 is at the low end of the market. You can pay $29.95, $34.95, $39.95. Everything out there supply-wise is extraordinarily difficult to get. When you put the entire thing together, it's amazing. Now, it also is a perfectly certified and graded coin. Remember, in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is what? It's condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth. And in coin collecting, we grade on a 70-point scale, not a 100-point scale. So this is perfect. What difference does that make? This is the first full year of production of the brand new American Silver Eagle, the Eagle in Flight. If you go back to the first full year of production of the regular American Silver Eagle, the old design, the 1986, in Mint State 69, one grade below this, about $199 coin. In Mint State 70, the same grade as this, $1,000 to $1,500. That's the difference that grade makes. There's the old design. This is the new design that we're going to have. The first full year of production is 2022. That is historic. So that's driving demand. Unfortunately, there is absolutely, positively no way that the United States Mint can keep up with the demand for the Silver Eagle in 2022. It just can't. They've already taken other programs and placed them by the wayside, either delayed them indefinitely, or actually, I know for a fact there was a big program in the United States government that was going to do. They canceled it because they just couldn't get the coins. They just couldn't get the coins. They don't know what they're going to do. Maybe next year, who knows? We thought that 2022 might resolve some of these supply issues, when in all honesty, it has exacerbated some of these supply issues and made it extraordinarily difficult to get. The Mint State 70 is so important. So we have 12,375 Mint State 70 coins. We had to buy 75,000 coins to be able to get 12,500. Let me explain to you how it works. The United States Mint does not sell these coins directly to the United States public. You have to get them through a series of authorized purchasers. Those purchasers get the coins like in these green boxes that sit next to me. This is a sealed box of United States American Mint Silver Eagles, okay, that you see right here. This is the United States Mint tape. Well, it's actually a seal that's on here. They come like this. This goes to the grading company. Inside this box, there's 25 of these. These are tubes of 20 ounces of pure silver American Eagles. These have to be opened up by the grading company. They then have to take the coins out of here, and you see these 20 coins. Now, just by virtue of me having done this 3 times today, not a single one of these coins are Mint State 70 anymore, but let's say they're nice and fresh. Let's say they take them out. They use gloves to do that. And then they're starting to look at these in a dark room with a 100-watt light bulb right here. 70, 70, not 70, not 70, not 70, not 70, not 70. When they get enough of these, it goes to another grader. And then they take that tray and they go, okay, 70, not 70. Then they get certified. Now they get sealed in that ultrasonically sealed holder that you're going to have right there. And then after they're in the holder, another guy, the finalizer, looks at them and determines that the coin is still Mint State 70 in holder. Now you wonder why this is a $25, $20 to $25 value per coin. Imagine what having to do that 12,375 times, and you have to go through 75,000 of these coins to get the 12,000. That's why they're worth so much extra money. However, with the bonuses that we've included, it's really not that much extra money. As a matter of fact, it's basically the silver value, and there's no way to buy American Silver Eagles for just the silver value. They always sell for a tremendous premium to the silver they contain, and as a matter of fact, right now, that premium is at all-time highs. All I can tell you is this, is these coins are going very quickly. We've got tons of people on the phone. We're about to go over 7,000 sold, and we still have we have this and only one other primetime presentation. There's 6,800 that you see right there gone. And as you mentioned, Shannon, I think really critically is at midnight. I actually have a little counter here that says in 4 hours, 39 minutes, and 48 seconds, that grading certificate disappears forever, and that $75 bonus is gone, and the price goes up $25. The price goes up $25 as well.
Absolutely, and I need to make it clear. Here's the thing, when I keep saying there's only upside to this, the only downside is not doing it. I mean, truthfully, because you have that one, you have got that 30-day unconditional, window where it's like, you know what, at least I'm going to get it. When you consider that flex pay of $24.99, you couldn't buy the red oak presentation box from HSN for the flex pay of $24.99. I mean, it's really kind of insanity, right? I mean, and those are customer picks sold out on their own. So at least do yourselves the favor and the opportunity to decide, okay, after the fact, you got it for the best price. You got the $75 grading certificates for free. You got $100 worth of bonuses. You got the flex pay. You got the 30-day return policy. You got something that most people who are coin collectors can't get. So you have to understand it is today. It is for this hour. It is for this show. We have the last official airing coming up next hour. I've got the last 2 hours for the year, obviously, with Mike Mezak. Do yourselves a favor and get this, because the other thing about this is not only are the grading certificates going away, not only is the price going away, we, like all other entities, are subject to the law of supply and demand. And Mike, let's be honest, not only does the price go up, when we talk about the United States Mint being sold out, not being able to get the silver, when every single allocation that they have committed to is gone, gone. I mean, that's a big deal.
I understand that's not a normal situation, Shannon. Okay, normally, it rolls out and all the first allocation coins are available immediately. And in terms of us, the ability to get coins to certify and grade has really never been a problem before. We've never been in this sort of an allocation situation from the United States Mint, where they said, okay, I want 100,000 coins. They said, you can have 20,000 coins. And we're like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? So I talked to this guy, and I talked to this guy, and I talked to this guy. And we finally cobbled together 75,000 coins from 5 different sources instead of just making one phone call, which we've done for 25 years or 30 years. It's been the easiest thing in the world. That entire situation, that supply chain is gone. That supply chain has changed entirely, completely, and totally. And that's going to contribute to the collectability. The collectability continues to skyrocket because it's the brand new coin. The collectability, the desirability is there. The supply is not. You don't have to go to an Ivy League school to understand supply and demand. Now's the time to get it, particularly at the price, at the value, with the bonuses and everything else. You really need to pick up the phone and get in.
Well, and obviously people are responding. We have hundreds and hundreds of people in the various forms of ordering. Do not let don't let it pass you by. Like I said, there's only upside to selecting it now. And this is the last show. This is the last show. We'll have the final official airing coming up in that 9 o'clock hour together. Hey, also available, and Mike, the thing is, when we do these grand finale shows for the year, you really do curate the best of the best. Kevin, if we could get the graphics up. Do we still have some of, are we talking about the